YouTube, what is up? So it is Tuesday morning. I leave Thursday night for the UTV World Championships. And as you can see, everything is ready to go except for like suspension wheels. We're good. But I had a couple little problems, but we're getting them sorted out. I think we'll have this thing put back together today. Accidentally got sent the wrong arms, the wrong Cognito arms. They're fixing it. I got turbo arms instead of turbo S arms. So that is why the beast is still sitting on the lift, missing a bunch of parts. But anyway, so I got the arms, the axles, and the suspension coming, and I had one last upgrade that I was waiting on, which I'm super stoked on. And that is this HMF dual exhaust. So super stoked. The guys at HMF are a fan of the channel, which is really cool. And I told them I was going to UTV World Champs, and they wanted to hook me up with an exhaust. So I got an awesome exhaust system. It's a full system. They even sent me a tune for it. I can't run the tune when I'm racing, but even just the exhaust is going to be a performance upgrade, even without the tune. So I'm pretty stoked. Let's put this, I'm going to throw my phone on the tripod so I can kind of talk to you guys, and we'll unbox this bad boy. But that'll be today's fun, is getting this exhaust changed out, which is going to be pretty easy considering that I have nothing in the way right now. So kind of cool that I can just get to everything super easy right now. So I'm stoked on that. So it'll kind of work out good. But yeah, some horsepower and some cool sound. I'm stoked to have a unique HMF exhaust on my machine. These guys, if they're not the best exhaust company, they're definitely one of the best. So I was really stoked to get a sweet exhaust system. It's going to be freaking awesome. I can't wait to have that unique sound on my video too. Now I've got, because I think the Polaris motor sounds amazing, and I think their exhaust is just going to amplify that awesome sound. It's got that low rumble to it. So I am stoked. All right, well, let's do this unboxing video. Be right back. All right, guys, let's do this. So, like I said, HMF sent me this dope exhaust. Super grateful. Racing is expensive, and anytime you get some help, it's freaking awesome. So, just want to tell them thanks again. Let's take a look and see what we got in this thing. So they sent me the full system, which includes the turbo back. So your full like turbo back piece. That is a nice piece. Wow. Beautiful exhaust. Look at the welds on that thing, and look at the heat shield. How cool is that? So pretty freaking rad. Wow, that's nice. So I don't know how much performance you're going to get out of the turbo back piece, but man, it looks good. And it's definitely going to be a lighter, higher quality piece. But wow, nice. There is my tips. So I did all stainless. They have, you can do all kinds of cool powder coating with HMF, which is really cool. They got the blacked out stuff, which is awesome. Got our mounting stuff, our spark arrestor. This looks like our mounting plate. Here's the DynoJet fuel controller they use, and it's optimized, so they have maps already set up for your HMF exhaust, which I think is freaking cool. So, and that's a cool thing. So I'll run this with no tuning to be legal for sportsman class, but then when I get home, we're going to the dunes, I'll take another 20 horsepower and really put the exhaust to its full potential. wow, they have some nice pieces, man. That is high quality. So there's your into twins, 1 into 2. And like, man, look at those welds. Lightweight too. Really cool, really cool. All right. We got a dual stainless steel exhaust. Sick. What a beauty. So there you go. One more. Oh my gosh, it's freaking awesome. So yeah, like I said, they have a bunch of different colors and configurations you can do on your exhaust. I like the blacked out stuff a lot too. I think the stainless looks awesome. But this is what they could get me in time for the race, and I'm stoked on it. You know you're getting old when you choose the quiet exhaust. So this is their Titan QS exhaust. So it's their like high performance exhaust. It's a little bit quieter. I want like a good sound, but I don't want it to just be 100% drowned out by exhaust when I'm riding. So I went with the old man quiet exhaust, which is hilarious because I would have never done that back in the day. But there it is, pretty simple. We got 4 pieces, a couple of tips. I think with exhaust, you get 4 things. So you get the looks, you get a good looking exhaust. You get the sound, of the exhaust. So these are the benefits. You get the weight. So typically you can drop some weight and then you get some performance, you know. Typically with the stock muffler, you're running a cat and it is a restriction. So getting a nice free-flowing exhaust. I've also got a new air filter intake from S&D coming. And then you add that tune and add some more boost, and it's game time. So it's gonna be cool, but once again, super stoked. So there's our unboxing. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful exhaust. Maybe I'll grab the camera and we'll get up close and personal with it, but I am stoked. It looks like a fairly simple install on the HMF exhaust, so stoked. It's gonna sound awesome, and the Razr's gonna be ripping. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get up close and personal with this stuff. Man, it's like it is a high quality setup, man. Everything feels just premium when you touch it and when you look at it. I mean, it is just freaking sick how high quality this exhaust is. This isn't just some dude that made a couple of pipes and grabbed a quick little Flowmaster muffler or something and put it on the machine. This is legit awesome high quality exhaust system. I think I love this piece, man. This is just like beautiful. Ugh, it's gonna look sick, dude. The stainless is gonna look awesome, actually. So pretty freaking stoked. So hopefully today, I think we'll get it installed. Like I said, it shouldn't be too hard. So I'm gonna pull that stock exhaust off, which again, shouldn't be too hard. It's gonna look cool, man. It's gonna look awesome right there. I can't wait. It'll be so sweet. So yeah, that's the plan. So we'll get the install in here and we'll go out and test it. Hopefully have some suspension and some wheels by then. And we'll be ready to roll. So anyways, stoked again. That was the last upgrade I got before the World Champs, and I am pumped. It's gonna be freaking cool. All right, guys, let's get this put on this machine. I wanna ride this thing. All right, working on the install. Popped off this back cover. It's just 4 Torx that screw into a bracket, and then I popped off with a 10mm. There's 4 places where the bracket goes. Not a big deal. Got that out of the way. And then next thing I did is I tried to get, there is a heat shield. There's a heat shield. It's 2 bolts One's a little tedious and tight on the top. So you got one on like towards the firewall and one on the top, and then the heat shield comes off. And then hopefully now I should have access to the bolts around the turbo. And I'm just gonna try to pull this thing off in kind of one piece. Just get it out of there quick and easy. So got to pull O2 sensor, turbo bolts, and then I think we just got a couple of springs on the back, and I think the whole thing is gonna come off in one section. We'll see, maybe not. I might have to tear it apart, but should be pretty simple. And then I'll probably put the other exhaust on the same way. All right, guys, be back in a bit. All right, guys, ran into a little bit of a snag. These Allen bolts on the turbo back piece are incredibly tight and hard to get to. Already broke one of my Allens. Trying to get it off, just snapped it. So super tight. You need a good set. Totally love these tools. They're awesome, the Milwaukee tools. But on this thing, I've had to just torque on it with an Allen wrench. So you're gonna want as long as Allen wrench as you can get, and just, it's gonna take a little doing, man. It'll go. And then I've been cycling it kind of with some PB Blast, some penetrating lube, just to kind of get them to free up. But man, those bolts are on there. So just beware. I think once I get those off though, it's gonna be pretty simple. But yeah, they are on there. So just wanted to give you guys heads up on that. They are tight. So be ready. It's nice that I have a lift. If I was down on my back, it'd be even tougher. So, all right, cool. Let's get this thing off. All right, guys, I got it out in one piece. It's a heavy beast. Definitely kind of the toughest part. It was really nice having a lift. This bolt right there was hard to get to. Combination between Allen wrench, a socket and a ratchet, and the Milwaukee stuff, which again was money. I had to kind of break them loose with other stuff, but then I was able just to buzz them out with the Milwaukee, which was sweet. So got them out, a little tough, but not too bad. That's got done. So now I think we, oh, one other thing too, and I'll link all this stuff for you too. Nice to have a little spring puller. Cheap little tool. Makes it easy to kind of get off your exhaust springs. So not too bad. Those things were tight, and definitely some penetrating lube, dude. It is, I think that is the only reason I kind of just kept working that in and getting a little bit, and then they finally broke loose, but those things were on there. So just keep that in mind, be patient. That was then the whole thing came off in one piece, which is rad. So we're ready to put on the new exhaust, which is going to be cool. All right, be back in a sec. All right, guys, I've got the exhaust on, and does it look fantastic? Really impressed with the quality, fit, and finish of this beautiful exhaust. It is awesome. So let's just recap on the install. Honestly, really simple. The only thing that I struggled a little bit with was the turbo bolts. So again, just get some PB Blast or some kind of penetrating lube. It'll help you out, and a good set of power tools like the Milwaukee's is definitely a plus, just to help get things in and out. And then remember, on the cans there is a top and a bottom. If you see up here, the bolts are tucked in there pretty good. So for the top, to tighten them, I actually use this little wobbly thing that I put in my toolkit, and it is awesome. So this little wobbly extension, because they're just hard to get to. So, but really pretty simple. I'm really stoked on it. I can't wait to get the tune on it. I'll probably save that for another video. We'll hit the dyno and the dunes, and we'll check out the actual horsepower gains, and then how it actually feels in the real world. So super stoked on it. Want to thank HMF again for hooking me up. how cool is that? I mean, freaking awesome. So I'll definitely link the exhaust and all the tools I use to get it on, so you guys can do it yourself. But man, it's quality. That's all I gotta say. Like, you just look at those welds, they're just, it's amazing. It's just beautiful exhaust. So hopefully it sounds as good as it looks. I'll get a sound clip for you here, and as soon as I get it off the lift, I got all my suspension done, which is gonna be rad too. But yeah, we'll check out the sound. I think the Polaris already sounds amazing, so I think it's gonna sound really good. This nice, deep, throaty rumble with this HMF exhaust. All right, guys, be back in a sec. All right, guys, one last thing to do, and that's to start this baby up. See if it's gonna be hard to be holding the camera, hold on. Oh yeah. All right, sounds good, looks good. Can't wait to see the performance, it's gonna be awesome. What a beautiful exhaust. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do a dyno video, put the tune on, hit the dunes, but you'll hear this sound good on my videos. I am stoked on this HMF. All right, guys, please like and subscribe. The links to all the tools and the exhaust will be in the description. If you want your own HMF exhaust for your RZR, it is badass. Freaking stoked on it. Okay, thanks guys. Lots more videos to come. Got a big weekend with the UTV World Champs coming up. I'll see you on the next one.